Welcome back to another reaction. This time for the anime Tune in to the Midnight Heart episode 1. From what I have seen, this seems to be some kind of music related show, which means that it is potentially not going to be on YouTube. I will try, I guess. And by try, I mean not even a college try, but we will see. Okay.
深夜一人ベッドの上。君の声だけが救いだった。
Oh, main character, okay. Maybe I was wrong. It looked like music. We will see.
アポロはどこの高校に行きたいの？
No streaming, Midnight Heart Tune, Apollo. Is that AI?
やっぱ女子校かな。そんで海が見えるとこがいい。
Okay. Finding the girl behind the voice. Okay. Never mind. Oh, Roman?
みんなも聞いている通り、本年度からこの風林女子校は風林男子校と合併し共学となった。急に男子が入ってきて戸惑うだろうが、仲良くしてくれ。先生。
One of those things that is an interesting point. I know having boys around will take some getting used to, which why are we not talking about having girls around is going to take some getting used to? Unless this was the girls' school and the boys used into it, there are also seemingly a lot more boys than girls.
仲良くしてくれ。先生。
お。冒頭のミニャとは何ですか？もしかして噛みました？だとしたらその挨拶は完璧ではない。やり直しをするべきです。
Oh my god. You're already obnoxious.
君は
自己紹介よろしいでしょうか？山吹アリス。山吹財閥の御曹。
Sure.
同志、日本を背負う存在、故に完璧を約束された男。好きな食べ物は桃。この山吹、ふつつか者ではありませんが、これからどうぞよろしく。最後に、この山吹、こう見えて完璧にはあと 1% 及んでいない。そのあと 1% を探すため、女子に協力を仰ぎたい。ということで、今から一人ずつ俺に向かって、愛してると言ってくれ。
You are fucking insane. Okay? Now, he is very confident, which is good. Don't really have too many of these characters. Telling every girl to say I love you is pretty insane. So we are trying to find this elusive girl.
山吹くら！お前のせいで男子丸ごと変な目で見られてるじゃねえか。
I mean,
女に会うたびにやめろって。せっかく共学になったのに。
この逆境を糧にして成長すればいい。違うか？
ねえ、山吹財閥ってめっちゃお金も。
why are you interested? Did you say I love you?
なんでしょ？さっきの愛してるって何？声
恋人を探してるの？だったら私、彼女に
So yeah, he's searching for the girl with just the voice in a bit.
立候補していいかな？
And he's like, yeah, you are not the one.
いきなりこちとら準備万端ですが。
若干伸びが足りないか。すまない。すまない。トイレの時間だ。この山吹腸内フローラも完璧ゆえ、毎日決まった時間に便意を催す長所があるんだ。
それ長所か？
何あれ？
I mean, it wouldn't be bad. So you can plan that part into your daily life.
あいつ中2の頃から人探ししてるんだ。でも顔は知らないっぽくて。
エッジが違うな。
あいつが探してるのは声なんだよ。
So this is a couple years ago. Does he have the memory to perfectly analyze that? I feel like there would be a different way to do this. Why not just ask? You have the name Apollo? Just ask Apollo? Question mark? I got a perm. Oh. For some reason I assumed she meant permission. No, okay.
なんだ、母さんからのメールか。
Why is your mom even texting you why school is going on?
来た。中学時代唯一の楽しみはアポロと名乗る少女のラジオ配信。
始まりましたよ。真夜中ハートチューン。ねえ聞いてよ。今日が
It seemed like you were talking to her. Were you just talking to the show? Was it like a role play thing?
ここでさ。
リスナーの少ないラジオ。時に2人で話すこともあった。毎日深夜0時。他愛ない会話。
もう時間だ。今日はここまで。
番組の締めは
Were you talking with one another, or was she talking and you were talking as well, but there was no conversation being had?
いつも同じ言葉で終わる。
この放送のために私毎日頑張れてる。また明日も遊びに来て。今日もありがとう。リスナーのみんな。
愛してる。これを言ってほしかったんでしょ。
あんたは
もう休み時間終わるよ。休み時間終わるよ。
I just had to check the legs.
したかったんじゃないの？トイレ。
忘れていた。
So I only saw the picture, and we had like 4 girls. So one of them is Apollo, I guess. You just have to narrow it down.
とてもアポロに似てた気がする。だが確証はない。不意打ちだったしベインもフィナーレだった。くそ、もう一度聞きたい。
So maybe she's coming over the broadcast?
放送部よりお昼の校内放送をお送りします。
おスピーカーから女子の声。でもなんか音は悪くね？
機材が古いんだろ。
驚愕最高だな山吹。
放送部では
ちょっと用事ができたから離席する。
おい昼飯は。
各部活動委員会からのお知らせをお届けします。ではまず
I mean, this sounds like the normal broadcaster voice.
アポロは中1の終わり突如配信をやめた。アーカイブも全て削除されてしまった。 しかし過去のやりとりでアポロが同学年で同じ県に住んでいるのは確認済み。そして彼女は言っていた。高校は海がよく見える女子校がいいと。彼女の行動範囲から地域を予測。
You're a fucking stalker.
精査した結果、条件に合うのは風林女子校のみ。合併の噂も耳に入ってきていた。だから俺は進学校ではなく風林男子校を選んだのさ。この山吹き、己の小賢し
Yeah, frightening, yes. Brilliance,
さ
questionable.
に身震いする。もう一度君と話したい。言いたいことがあるんだ。俺の残りの1。
I mean, a club normally needs. Does it need 3 or 5 members? I believe 3. I could imagine that there are 4 people in here.
それは君の
I see. Wouldn't this make it an official club then?
申し訳ない。ちょっと聞きたいことがあって。
一旦マイクを振って。やり直し。廊下で漏らしかけてた人だ。リッコちゃん知り合いなの？頭打ったね。大丈夫？
だから驚愕が嫌だったんだよな、私。
すまない。やはりアポロの声に似ている。ただ全員似てるっちゃ似てる。この三つ編みはそもそもの声質が似ている。黒髪は抑揚や発音に聞き覚えが。
It could also be that there were multiple people doing the show.
って白いやつのささやくような喋り方、親にバレないように小声で配信してた時にそっくりだ。そしてツインテは怒った声がそのまんまだぞ。くそ、3年声を聞かないだけでこうも確信が持てなくなるのか。
で、ここに来たってことは、君もプロし。
You want to go pro too. So I assumed it would be some kind of music thing, but they want to be broadcasters. Okay. Now, I don't know why. Everyone has different legs? Different style of leg wear. Not talking about a black-haired girl having insanely long legs or insanely short skirt. One of the two. But the height difference that she is displaying is not offset by the short. The short. This is skirt. The skirt is like as if she was half a head taller.
そうなのかな。
何のことだ。
はあ？あんた知らないで来たの？
僕たちはね、それぞれが声のプロを目指してるの。
I like Catgirl.
今の放送部はそういう人たちが入る部活なんだよ。そう。私はアナウンサーを目指してるんだ。僕の夢は VTuber。
私は声優志望。
私はね、歌手になりたい。
So the problem is your hairstyle is, you know, the dead mom hairstyle, so you are out, I guess. Other ones,
声の
we will see.
プロに。
君知ってるぞ。すごい自己紹介したって噂だよ。俺の愛人になっ
I mean, not necessarily. But if you're, you
て
know.
こう産んでくれみたいな。
俺はそんなこと言ってない。
何それ、きっしょ。 もう見るからに変態そうな顔してるもん。陰部の自撮りでクラウドの容量全部埋まってそう。
The problem is, I could see him do that. I could see him taking pictures of himself in every form to show off his perfect self.
違う、俺は人に会いに来たんだ。
それって僕のことだったりする？直接男子と喋ったの久しぶりかも。ほら、僕ってシャイで通ってるから。
ああ、いや、ごめん。その。
わかってるよ。私に会いに来てくれたんだよね。なんて。
ああ、そうだ。俺はあんたに会いに来た。この山吹、誓ってやましい気持ちはない。
You do, though. The whole thing is ulterior motive. What is the... You came to this school because of a female voice that you heard in the evening that helped you or whatever. You pinpointed this location, which you seem to believe would be the most certain school she would be in. So more or less, you know, stalking. You came to this school because you knew this would be a co-ed school at the end of the year or whatever. So, you know, you didn't even stop at that. Then you came to this school just to find this one person, this one girl. You are asking everyone around to do voice lines so you can identify who that girl is to do what? If that is not already ulterior enough, I'm assuming you are trying to find her to be your girlfriend. So, I mean, pretty ulterior motives, I would say.
ただもう一度会って声が聞きたかった。
おう。
この中にアポロがいたら手を挙げてくれ。
誰？お菓子？私あのチョコ好き。何言ってんのこいつ。
あれ？いないのか。
I do like that he's just outright asking. Because that easy fastest way to find the person if that person wants to be found. Problem is they deleted all of their archives. There may have been something going on. Maybe some stalker found her and got too close. Not that our guy is a stalker or any, you know, it's not like he went to the same school that she potentially went to just to find her. It's not very stalker-like. Maybe she just stopped and deleted everything because of him. Could also be.
いや、声を聞く限りこの中の誰かなはず。だとしたら。
Now, story-wise, so he's going to try to find out if one of them is Apollo. We are most likely going to, I hope at least, see a little bit of the behind the scenes. Everyone likes to try to get into a different kind of job with their voice. Maybe we get to see a little bit of that. Now, there is a potential that there is a fifth member or a person that is not in this club that is Apollo. But we will have to see.
アポロは正体を隠したがっている。ラジオをやめたことと関係があるのか。しまった。直で聞くのは愚策だったか。
ごめんね。そろそろ放送再開したいんだけど。
ああ。まあいいさ。後で探るチャンスはある。
もう来ちゃダメだよ。部外者立ち入り禁止。
So he's going to join the broadcast club. Makes sense.
二度と私たちに近づかないでね。
私ね、声の仕事がしたいんだ。
俺は声の仕事に誰よりも詳しい。
So you never asked what kind of job?
いわば俺もプロだから。
Are you though? none of the stuff we saw you doing showed you be an expert in voice work at all. You may have a good ear. We don't really know. But I wouldn't call you an expert at all.
だから俺も放送部に入る権利がある。その証拠にこの部活の致命的な弱点に気づいている。
Your equipment sucks ass. There you go. Does it? It may be a problem with the recording.
それは機材。さっきの放送を聞いたが、ノイズが入ってて聞くに耐えなかった。プロ志望が聞いて呆れるぞ。
まあそれはそうだね。この学校古いからね。
But that doesn't really have anything to do with it, does it? Because the equipment works or it doesn't. It's not really that it starts picking up noise. You can work around that. I had with this microphone, because I bought it because of a YouTuber like 10 years ago at this point. Holy shit. So this microphone doesn't work like it. You can't just put it in. Naturally, you can't just plug it into the PC because it has the XLR cable. So you need an interface. Now, this microphone is really quiet. So an interface doesn't really work. You need to boost the volume. Now, one of the easier and cleanest way is a cloud lifter, flare, filter, something along those lines. Little blue box that gives a lot of amplification without any real background noise. I had an interface 10 years ago, really cheap one, that had also an amplifier, but if you amplified the sound after like 10 decibel, it would pick up more and more noise. It would have that background sound. I don't even know if you know that, but that was normal whenever your TV would go onto those snow channels, those black and white crispy channels. This background noise, this was what my interface had. If I put it up too high on the boost, and I assume that with all this equipment, you just have to play around a little bit to remove or at least minimize the amount of noise you get through the broadcast. That means you need someone who is willing or able to just get through the technical parts of this equipment. Again, most of the time, equipment doesn't really get that bad. As far as I know, they more or less stop working instead of just getting to the part where they are unusable in this way.
そこで提案なんだが、もしこの山吹アリスを入部させてくれたら、新機材を貢ぎ物として提供しよう。この山吹、先月株で100万ほど苦労を出している。
So you want to pay your way into the club room? Okay.
じゃあいいよ。そんなあっさり。男であったら何かと楽かも。リッカも賛成？うん。彼の声、私好きだし。
ありがとう。部長として精一杯頑張りたいと思う。
Yeah, this is a little bit of a jump.
なんでお前が部長前提なんだよ。部長はリッカだから。何かお返ししないとね。
Just having nice thoughts, nothing bad.
御曹司の彼に欲しいものなんてあるのかな。
They're going to make a joke out of this, right?
私一個知ってるよ。
I feel like she's talking about voice.
ん何よ
Oh. She's saying what he told all the girls that they are supposed to tell him I love you.
言うだけただだしそれお礼になるの僕は別にいいよ山吹くんちょっと後
I mean, I would say you should ask if that counts as repaying. First off. Second, turning around is exactly what he doesn't really want to do. I assume he doesn't know that they are planning to say it.
ろ向いて
But we should have then confirmation that the person is in this room.
愛してるよ山吹くん
急に何するんだ。
だってこれ言って欲しがってたじゃんほんとキモ僕ちょっとドキドキした
そうだ、昼食がまだなので失礼する。
I do wonder what Apollo really thinks. Because why are they hiding their identity? I'm assuming they don't know this is the guy they were talking to. Don't they want to talk to an old friend, essentially, at this point?
まさかまたアポロに会える時が来るなんて。
今日もアリスと2人だったね聞いてくれてありがとうリスナーのみんな愛してる
あれはいつもの定型文なのに。お疲れアポロ。
This is also under the assumption that Apollo never changed her voice to do the broadcast, which I feel like is more common, especially in stuff like VTubing, where people change a little bit of their normal voice to make it maybe more appealing, to not be as easily uncovered in real life.
あのさ、
And by that, I don't mean that they have like a voice changer. It's just they try to speak in a little bit of a higher tone, or not darker, but deeper tone.
僕も愛してるよ。おやすみ。顔の見えない相手に愛の告白など。
This girl, additionally, that we get shown here does not look like one of the girls there. It looks more like gray hair.
完璧がモットーの山吹が決してしてはならない大失態。アーカイブをローカル保存していたら、何としてでも削除してもらわないと。俺が出世した後に脅しの道具として使われかねない。アポロの特定は急務だ。そしてあの時のあの言葉、撤回させてもらわないと。
Is that the whole point? Why you're searching for her? Just to delete some...
山吹アリスくんの放送部入部を祝って歓迎会を始めます、じゃあ本日の主役くん今のお気持ちをどうぞ。
この山吹、手厚い歓迎に胸が熱くなる次第。
まあしっかり働きなさいよ雑用係。
この山吹が雑用係。
顧問が男子の入部を反対してね、なんとか雑用として習って許してくれたの。ブッキーは雑用嫌なの？
ブッキーって何？目的を見失うな山吹。アポロを見つけるのが最優先。オッケー、雑用係で結構。精一杯やらせていただこう。
Oh. I assumed he was searching for Apollo because he wanted her as a girlfriend, but trying to remove the blackmail potential. Okay. It may also be to rekindle the friendship, maybe. Maybe there are hidden feelings.
さてまずはじっくり4人を観察して一人しかいないのか
みんな自由にやってるよ。
Have you heard about closing doors? My MO, whenever I open, close, or anything, I leave it as I found it. If the door is open, I'm not going to close it if I go through the door, because maybe someone wanted the door open. If it's closed, then I'm going to close it behind me, not leave it open.
のか
みんな自由にやってるよ。
それは
今日読む原稿。私神癖があるからチェック入れてるの。
You were the ones that wanted to be announcer, right? BA is the tsundere type character, the soft-spoken character is VTubing. Right, you wanted to be a not voice. You wanted to be announcer, and Braid Girl wanted to be a singer.
なあうずき聞きたいことが
お静かに。
アナウンサー志望宇月忍、
Mhm.
生徒会副会長も兼任する模範的な優等生明るく朗らかな性格でアイドル級の人気を誇る
For a moment I was like, are people not going to be jealous of him that he was able to join this club of 4 most likely top tier girls in the school? But on the other hand, the advisor didn't want him to join. Could also be that the advisors may be Apollo, which would be a little bit weird. But it could also be the case.
放課後の校内放送です。音楽室が工事のため。
That is why this is like the typical broadcasting voice, because she most likely changes her voice to sound like the atypical, not atypical, but the typical broadcasting voice.
立ち入り禁止になっています。気をつけてくださいね。
銀の鈴のような澄み通った声だな
本校の野球部が地区大会初出場するにあたって吹奏楽部の部長とチアリーティオン
What is going on? Does she have trouble reading?
そこら辺はうまくやってください。
さっき印つけてた箇所全部噛んでるぞ。
山吹くんし
Okay.
バカ山。
Wouldn't it make more sense for her to repeat this, this little interlude over and over until she doesn't?
山吹、宇月さんはそこがいいんだろうが。
かわいいよな。
ギャップ萌え。
I mean, it's nice to be cute and all, but she does want this to be her job. So she has to find a way so she doesn't make these mistakes, because otherwise she can sound as good as she wants, she can be as cute as she wants, she's not going to get a job as an announcer.
宇月は
You can go on the back
ひと
burner.
まず
What do
保
you
留
mean?
だな
ねねちゃん、リリコスの新刊買ったよね。
もちろん子さんオタだし。
リリコスアポロが好きだった漫画だ声優志望姫川ねねコスプレイヤーとしても活躍しているらしい活発でクラスの中心的人物だ
楽しいのリリー、やってよ。ちょっとだけね。やっとあなたの声が聞けた。ずっと ずっと待ってたんだよ。
そっくり。
私の父の魚霊？
それは御霊よ。魚霊は中国。
Do they all have problems? Now, she probably can't read kanji as well, I'm assuming. Don't know which of these is the Spectre.
古代兵法の陣形の一つね。
たとえ神の絶倫に触れようとも。
God's horny wrath, I mean.
激鱗ね。パパ。お、溝落ちだよ。
こいつさてはバカだな。
Yeah, there's not really any country here, right?
だよ。
こいつさてはバカだな。
あ、
怖い。あの男子、私にネバついた視線送ってくるんだけど。
いや俺はそんな。
おい、発情してんじゃねえぞ。最低。下半身に交流電流流すボケ。
声だけで絞りき
Little bit of an asshole move. You never know how far people are willing to go.
れないのは。
So we got two characters. Now we probably are going to get VTuber Girl. And Singer Girl is the last one. She seems to be the one that we are closest to at this point.
おそらくスマホ越しに聞いていたせいだろう。ハイブリッド符号化方式。肉声をそのまま送信するのはデータ容量が膨大なため、デジタル変換をして元に近い声のパターンを選んで届けるというもの。つまりスマホの声は本人に似ているだけの別物なのだ。故に彼女たちの言動で特定するしかない。ならばもっと近くで観察を。
僕を観察したいの？
At this moment, I like her the most.
ごめんね。このカラコン度が入ってないから近づかないと見えないんだ。
VTuber 志望。
Why are they yellow in toned?
キリのいい子。オタク層から絶大な支持を集める放送部の技術担当。男子生徒によると、積極科目という新しいジャンルを確立しつつあるらしい。何それ？何か用か？
Probably also the closest to the Apollo girl we got that gets shown every now and then. Could also be a red herring.
ここ、僕の配信用の指定席。スメラギイコンだよ。遅れてごめんね。コン行こう。コン行こう。おついこう。
What the? What? Are you kidding me? Oh, here, sorry I'm late. Okay, so this is your character name. Hello, bye. Okay. That is a stream? I like the idea that her VTuber is just able to move her mouse. Nothing else. No real movement, no tracking. Most likely because it's expensive. Maybe she's working on it. That would be nice if she is like, no, I'm working on the tracking myself. It's a lot of work. I'm trying to get the eyes to move first and maybe the head.
終わった？
だって休み時間の配信だし。
こんなのでいいのか？
みんな喜んでるし、僕はこれで満足。
I mean, fair enough, but could it be like 1 or 2 minutes? What I assume what people would really like, I could be wrong, is a VTuber that is not really doing a mukbang, but that is eating while lunchtime is going on. You know, it's lunchtime. It's probably lunchtime is most likely the same everywhere, somewhat. And you have a VTuber that is streaming and is eating a little bit, like a little bread, an anpan or whatever, yakisoba bread. So that everyone that is watching them, they have like this little connection while eating. I feel like that would be very popular in Japan. Instead of just being like, hi, bye.
失礼する。
私、僕、何かしちゃったかな。
なんという緩い部活。果樹志望に至っては姿すら。
Oh, that is what he is. Okay. I mean, it doesn't mean that they are unserious. It just is, or not serious. It just is that they are trying. That's all. There are a lot of things you may not know until you get shown. I don't really know what is going on with the broadcaster not able to recite the script. I don't know what the voice actor has a problem reading it with is. We may need to uncover what really the problem is for these characters. Because I feel like otherwise the voice acting character seems fine. If she pre-reads the script a couple times, probably is going to nail it. The broadcaster needs... I don't know why she can't recite these words. Maybe they're too complicated, so you just exchange them with some easier words that she can say. Would make it easier. She wouldn't fumble that much then. And the VTuber girl, I mean, just have a little bit of a segment going. Instead of bye, hello, hello, bye. Be a little bit like, hello. Do a little bit of something. Talk about a little bit. Like a minute or two of some kind of story and then say bye. And it would be fine. So I'm assuming the singer is the one that is the most advanced.
見えんぞ。
私ね、声の仕事がしたいんだ。例えば声優だったり、アナウンサーだったり、歌手もいいな。VTuber もこの先来ると思うし。
きっとアポロならなれるよ。
ありがとう。
それなら僕は君がどの職についてもサポートできるように完璧に勉強しておくよ。
じゃあ約
Okay, this is how he became an expert. Self-proclaimed. He was training in that way, okay?
束。私も死ぬ気で頑張るから、私とプロの景色を見よう。
She did do the show in the evening. It could be that she is not alive anymore as well.
あの約束を気にしてたのは俺だけなのか。
放課後の校内放送です。ペンネーム英国式キャン、カラテさん。4人は彼氏いるんですか？いません。
リッカ、サボって悪いんだ。
なんかやる気出なくて。山吹くんさ、どう思ってるかな？私たちのこと。
生徒諸君、今の放送部はダメだと思わないか？
山吹くん、今放送中。何やってんのバカ。
片田舎の公立高校で努力せずともチヤホヤされてなあなあで学園のアイドルをやっていては永遠に彼女たちの夢は叶わない。
Are there even that many people at school still? I don't. This is one of the parts I don't really. That's a whole freaking parking area. I am not really familiar with. I know that Japanese schools, they go for longer. They have like clubs and stuff going on. They also have like after school cleaning. So this is like afternoon, maybe late afternoon, maybe like 5 p.m. Are there even that many people at school still? I believe like 5 or 6 p.m. is when school is closing.
だが安心してほしい。アポロがあの時の誓いを忘れているなら俺が思い出させてやればいい。誰がアポロかわからないなら全員の夢を叶えてしまえばいい。
この完璧な山吹が所属する部活もまた等しく完璧である必要がある。約束しよう。放送部の彼女たち全員を俺がプロまで導いてみせる。
たとえキー局のアナウンサーでも紅白歌手でもトップ声優でも同説1位の VTuber でもな。約束を果たしに来たぞ。あとは君の返事だけだ。
以上。
I feel like some of these things you can just solve with money. Some of them maybe not.
放課後の校内放送を再開します。せっかくだから4人でお届けするよ。お手紙たくさん来てるね。
また母さんか。
Oh, so Apollo sends you a message, huh?
心臓が止まるかと思った。まさか君の方から会いに来てくれるなんて。でもごめんね。私がアポロだってことは今は言えない。いつも少ないリスナーを嘆いてはいたけど、本当は君が聞いてくれてるだけでよかったんだ。君と話せてるだけでよかったんだ。私の愛してるわ。でも難しいセリフが多いよ。ずっと君のために言ってたんだよ。はいはい、順番に読んでくよ。はーい。
So someone started the broadcast. Apollo started the broadcast while they were inside. So he knows one of them is Apollo. Okay. Now, did she say these things openly, or is that just something behind the scenes? Or maybe it's a message? Could also be a message. Could also be. No, I'm here as always. Because she can't really say it while the stream is going on, stuff. It could be this more or less what the person herself is saying. Nonetheless, we know she's real, she's here. We just have to uncover her. She is unwilling to disclose who she is, most likely because she has not made her dream come true, and they were like, hey, you are going to be a big voice actor, VTuber, whatever, and I'm going to be an expert. I'm going to help you. Together we are going to be in the pro scene. It did not happen at this point. They seem to have a problem. I am assuming it's maybe the singer at this point. Okay, so we have... Is it romance? Maybe not. But a little bit of a mystery. A little bit mystery. Slice of life. Maybe. But we have a main character who is going to help all of them become professional voice characters. Be it singer, be it VTuber, voice actor, or commentator. And then he's going to find who Apollo is. Okay. So we have a lot of training going on. Maybe we get a little bit behind the scenes, a little bit knowledge. Who knows? I like knowledge. But we will have to see. Not what I was expecting from the picture and stuff. A lot more different. But I feel like not a bad start. So this is the ending or opening. Not gonna watch it this time. Still, seemed like a good start.